Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 meme coins outside of the top 50 by market cap. We're going to start with BONK, followed by FARTCOIN, FLOKI, PENGU, BRED with SPX, POPCAT, Ape, and then we end it with Turbo at number 10. Let's get straight into it. BONK, okay, so for BONK, we still have a target over here, 3196. Are we still on for the target for now? The answer is yes, we're still on for the target because we're under the skinny pink line. Right. At what point will we consider the target to be invalidated? We go above the skinny pink line. Clear these highs. Okay, we have to clear these highs. We absolutely have to clear these highs. Once we clear these highs, we will consider the 3196 target to be invalidated. But as of now, it is still valid towards... we're still in the bearish trend, largely. Reason being, we're still under the skinny pink line. So you gotta take that into account. I still think that we're in a bearish trend. Sure, trend could switch bullish, you know, if we break above the skinny pink line and go above this particular high, that's it. We will consider things to be flipping bullish. Preparations should be made for more upside for BONK. FARTCOIN against USDT. Here we are for FARTCOIN. FARTCOIN is... Yep, I think we're very close to a wave B end, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think this is very close to the end of a wave B. And after that, I think FARTCOIN will be coming back down for a wave C. DE before a big break. Right? The timeline will be around the end of the year, I would say. Right? I still think that there will be a drop coming on for FARTCOIN eventually. So yeah, watch out for that eventual drop. Right? There's already a marginally higher high. We might still get another one. Triple bearish divergence before a fall. So I think there's still potentially another upside. And after that, more likely than not, a wave C should be coming. More likely than not. FLOKI against USDT. Here we are for FLOKI. So FLOKI, you can also count the waves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I feel wave 5 is not too far away. Could we go all the way to the skinny pink line? Yeah, sure, of course. For sure. But I don't know if we're going to be taking out these highs though. Right. Yeah. On the medium time frame, right? More likely than not, we should be seeing a little rally, right? Whether we take out this high, again, we're not too sure. So yeah, that's FLOKI for you. Because FLOKI is still largely in a bearish trend. FLOKI USDT, we look at it on Gates. Yeah, we had two targets over here. We've already hit 5,000. There's another 3,410. I still suspect we're heading back down to 3,410. More likely than not. So yeah, at what point will we consider this to be flipping bullish? Break above the skinny pink line. Take out this high. And then yeah, sure, we'll flip bullish. And we will consider the possibility of an inverse head and shoulders and a big break. Potentially. So yeah, that's FLOKI for you. PENGU against USD. Here we are for PENGU. Okay, PENGU is just in a very strong rally. And again, I can also count 5 ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Could we still go higher? Yeah. Why? Because there's a noisy area over here. So if we were to stop, right, we'll probably be finding some resistance at around 2.2, slightly above 2 cents. So right now we're at 1.5, 1.7. So I suspect there is a continuation coming on for PENGU, right? If we do see a retrace, right, a small little consolidation over here, I suspect that this will be the springboard for it to go to 2 cents. BRED. Okay, here we are for BRED. BRED against USD. BRED is, again, 5 waves as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, at the same time, you can also see the inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, hit, right shoulder, breakout. Small retrace, continue higher. Skinny pink line is here. We're probably going to find some resistance at the skinny pink line. So this is not where you go long. It's absolutely not where you go long. You don't even know whether if this is going to be the end, whether if it's going to be going any higher. But we should find some resistance at the skinny pink line. If we do slice through, then this will be very bullish, and we're probably going to be taking out this and these highs. These two highs will probably be taken out. So yeah, but we're still largely under the skinny pink line. So I'm still leaning to hitting the skinny pink line as a resistance and seeing a deep retrace for BRED. DOC with head, with against USD. Again, also like a 5 wave structure, 1, 2, 3, 4. Have we taken out it? Okay, no. They could just be a little bit higher, and after that, we could be coming back down, right? And this whole thing could become like an A, B, C, D, E. At the same time, we could get something like a... Okay, this could be completion of an inverse head and shoulders as well, right? This could be a big, big break towards a skinny pink line. To 150, potentially. Yeah, potentially to 150 as well. I think this is more likely than not an inverse head and shoulders. Orange. Yeah, but to be honest, right, I would prefer it to consolidate a little bit more here. This is what I would prefer before the break comes. So I think $1 will be significant resistance. We'll see a retrace before going to 150. Again, we're still not exactly sure whether this is gonna turn out to be an inverse head and shoulders, but yeah, it sure does look like that though. But we will prefer something more obvious over here, right? If this turns into a higher high, then yeah, again, I think this is not exactly what you would call this is what you call a suboptimal setup. So yeah, we want to be very, very careful about rushing to anything, right? Because yeah, again, you see noisy area over here. We've already hit the noisy area, right? There's a rally over here. To be honest, I would prefer it to be 5 waves though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Or an ascending triangle of sorts. This will be so much more powerful if and when the break comes. So yeah, we're just gonna have to put it into our watch list. SPX against USD. Here we are for SPX. So for SPX against USD, okay, wait, let me just make a mark first. TA, MACD, SPX, USDT. So on MACD, refer DEX. Bro. Wait. Wait. Where is it? Is it here? Yeah. So we should have a target over here. 95 cents. Wait, let me just change it back to gate. Hang on. 0.95. Yes, sir. So I think SPX is headed towards 95 cents. A target fresh out of the oven. We are completing an ascending triangle. If you look very, very carefully, this is an ascending triangle, right? This is a valley number 1, valley number 2, valley number 3. I feel a breakout is not too far away. Once we break out, 95 cents should be the target, right? Again, when it fell, there was a left shoulder hit, right shoulder, bam! Okay, so I get the same. I really guess that the same thing is going to be happening over here. 95 cents. We could see a retrace though, and we could be heading higher, right? My take is that this whole thing is a wave 1. We're completing a wave 2, very high quality wave 2, going up for a wave 3. Probably going to be another wave 4, going up to a wave 5. So wave 3 is usually the longest, never the shortest. And I think that's, yeah, we're heading towards 95 cents for SPX. So more upside to come for XPX 6009. POPCAT against USD. Here we are for POPCAT. POPCAT is... okay, is it here? Okay, POPCAT also has 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're headed towards the skinny pink line. The trend is still bullish, but this is not where you open longs. Absolutely not. If anything, this is where you open shorts, or you sell off your long positions, or you start closing parts and partially your long position. This is not where you go long. So for POPCAT, yeah, there's just nothing much for us to work with. ApeCoin, Ape against USD. So here we are for ApeCoin. We have 2 targets fresh out of the oven. One is at 66 cents, another one is at 93 cents. Reason being, if you look very carefully, ApeCoin has just broken out of the can you see this? Inverse head and shoulders route. 66 cents. Here we come, baby. 66 cents. Okay. At the same time, you also want to be very careful because this whole thing could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We head to 66 cents, right? We could still come back down for a wave C. You see, this whole thing is a A, up for a B, down for a C, D, E, and then only do we break higher above the skinny pink line, right? As the skinny pink line slides down. Something like that is also possible. But at the same time, this could also be a banana move, right? Up to 66 cents. We might even overshoot it. Come back down, retrace a little bit. head back towards 93 cents, break above the skinny pink line, maybe close to the dollar, and after that, again, consolidate, and then we continue higher, right? The reason being that ApeCoin has a long way to go to its all-time high. And this whole thing could be the setup for a very big inverse head and shoulders. But we need to break above the skinny pink line and stay above it. Because previously, we had a break above the skinny pink line. We thought that we were going to get an inverse head and shoulders over here. But we didn't get it. So hopefully this time, we'll get the right shoulder. Stay above the skinny pink line. That's it. ApeCoin goes to the moon. So for now, we will just look at 66 cents and then 93. Turbo against USDT. Here we are for Turbo. Turbo is up. But yeah, the thing I don't like about Turbo right now is that it is right at the skinny pink line. 1. 2 is, I don't know if this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. This is looking to me like a potential ending fifth wave diagonal, you see. So I don't really like what I see. Again, the big bulk of the noise is over here. Right, close to 1 cent right now at 0.6. Could we just slowly slide our way up? Yeah, sure. Sure, crawl our way up. Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah, again, this is not an optimal setup to go long. It's not. Even when it was reversing, there were just no clear signs for us to work with. So yeah, my preference would be we retrace first. At least to, let's say, this noisy area over here. Right, somewhere around sub 3 cents. That would be optimal in my opinion. Right, let's say we pull the Fibonacci retracement up from here. Look at this, 0.618. It ties in very well with this noisy area. See, 0.618. Right at the noisy area here. That'd be fantastic though. Right, probably around 2004, maybe? Yeah, again, we'll see how it goes, but this is not where you go long. Absolutely not for Turbo. But for SPX, but for ApeCoin, so yeah, there you go. Hope you guys have a great weekend ahead of you. See you in the next one. Ta-ta.